Good morning, good morning. Hope you're all doing well today. Listen, what if I said it was easy? That life was easy and it was us that makes it difficult. This is something that one of my PGI colleagues sent to me this morning and I just absolutely love it. It's from The Strange Secret and it says, you don't have to do anything to be happy. Can you believe that? You don't have to do anything to be happy. Instead, I might need my glasses on for this. Instead, we need to stop doing what we're doing that makes us unhappy. Wow. Good morning, Liz. So, let me read that again. Repetition is key, remember? You don't have to do anything to be happy. Just stop doing the things that's making you unhappy. What are you doing that's making you unhappy? Isn't that just thoughts sometimes? Don't you have thoughts that just make you unhappy? Well, stop doing it. And until somebody tells you that, you just go, you thought that you had to have the thought and you had to keep going with the thought. And you didn't. You just don't think it. Think something else. Go, that thought makes me feel unhappy. Well, why am I doing it? That's like beating yourself up. Here's a little story, powerful little story for those of you who want to stay. Hi, Vivian. Hello. So listen, if you were walking through the woods and somebody shot you with an arrow, what would you do? Your immediate reaction here intellectually is, well, you would run and get help. You'd take the arrow out and you'd get help. But what do we do? Good morning, Manda. What do? We stand there with the arrow in us and we want to investigate. Who shot me? Where are they? Where's this arrow from? I need to know all these answers before I can be healed. I need to know everything. The doctor comes, the ambulance comes, and they're all standing around wanting to help you. And you're going, no, I am staying here until I figure this out. Meanwhile, this arrow is full of poison. And it's poison in your system. And you want to investigate why it's in you. Doesn't it sound stupid? Doesn't it? Now, don't you think what would make you happy in that moment would be to take the arrow out and allow somebody to heal you, or you heal yourself? But oh no, we got to stay there with the arrow. And then we have to tell other people about it. So the people who've come to help us, we take the arrow out of ourselves eventually, and then we start stabbing them. And we go, feel my pain. Feel my pain. You must know and you must understand my pain. And if you don't understand my pain, you're not good enough to be in my life. You may laugh. I may laugh. But isn't that what we do? Isn't that what we do? We go, like, so maybe you woke up this morning in not such a good form. Oh, why am I feeling this bad? Why am I feeling so heavy? Why is everything not working out for me? That's not making you happy. So stop doing it. Don't you get it? Most of the stuff we do to ourselves in our own heads. We just go round and round in circles, and I'm laughing because I did it to myself this morning. In fact, the last few mornings, I have been like, why am I feeling like this? Who gives a crap? Stop feeling like it, Sheena. Change your mind. Change your attitude of your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions. I don't want that feeling to go out to the world in anything I do. Remember, it's not the certain things you do, it's the things you do in a certain way. So even if you're in a job that you hate, stop putting that energy out into the world. Stop it. Not for their sake, for your sake. Hey, forgive yourself. Forgiveness is the key to your freedom. Let it go if you've been doing it. Let everybody else go if you've been hating them or not liking them or blaming them or whatever. Just forgive it. It is what it is. I love that, Amanda. Everything is always working out for me. I am just, oops, I am just, that's it. I am supported. Be first. Such a key phrase there from Amanda. Absolutely key. Here's another thing that I thought, because life is easy, but what do we do? Like, I don't know if you're like me, but I used to, up until this point, seem to like to make things difficult for myself. When I'm really good at what I do, I'm really good at being Sheena, and I'm really good at certain things. So acknowledge that. And I'm reading the confidence article in, so this is our Think and Grow Rich, nearly, Thinking into Results book. As you can see, my book, it's like our little Bible, it's falling apart. But anyway, and as I turned the page on the confidence, and I've been asking myself this question, if I want uncommon success, then I must do something uncommon. And I'm like, but I find taking action easy. Like if you told me to do something, then I do it. Like I don't even like swimming. But, you know, if everybody was going scuba diving and said, Sheena, just go scuba diving, well, I'd go scuba diving. I don't like putting my head under the water, but I'll do it. There's lots of things I don't like, but I'll just do them. But what I realized is that we can use the law of relativity against ourselves or to ourselves. So the law of relativity is that, you know, maybe somebody thinks £1 million is a lot of money and other people think, well, it's just short change. Yeah. Or, you know, they're doing really well. They're diamond pin with Bob Proctor. And, you know, I'm comparing myself against them who've been doing it 10 years, as opposed to Sheena, who's been working with Bob for 2 years. So what I compare myself to is where I've come from. And my goodness. Wow. Yeah, so there's the first thing, to let go, trying to make it difficult for yourself. I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. You are, because you're here. And you're always growing. So you're never there, actually, if you think about it. Because as soon as you get here, there's somewhere else to go. So you're never going to be good enough. So stop beating yourself up about it. Because you're here, and then you grow. Then you get there, which means you're here. And the door opens up, so there's always more. So there's always going to be doing better, isn't there? As Amanda says, it's already done. It's already done. Yeah. Don't you think it's magic how all of a sudden I say somebody's comments and they appear on the screen? Isn't life amazing? But here's the thing, right, that I read in the confidence article. Direct your efforts and attention to getting better at what you already do well. Let me say that again. Direct your efforts and attention to getting better at what you already do well. Well, what do you already do well? Do more of that, because that's where your energy comes from. You see, me, I love doing these lives. I have no clue what I'm going to say for 5 to 10 minutes. I just know the first sentence. And then I go, well, here goes. Here goes nothing. Here goes something. Yeah. So what do you do well? What puts a smile on your face? Do more of that and grow through expansion, fun and ease and flow and joy, rather than going and doing something that you don't like. But that's the oxymoron here. So that's the thing where we're literally, is it your paradigm that's holding you back? Or is it just that you're really good at this and just do more of that? So that, you see, where the training is that we do with Bob Proctor. So the Thinking into Results program. So that's the thing, that to really understand, don't use that as an excuse. Don't say, you know, like, oh, well, I'm not doing that because, you know, I don't do that well. Does that thing scare you? And you know that that would serve you to your growth? Then go get uncomfortable. But remember, because you don't know what you don't know. If you don't try it, you see, whenever I did scuba diving, I did it and I went, yeah, great. I still don't like putting my head under the water. Crack on with that. I'd rather gallop up and down the beach on my horse, which scares the heebie-jeebies off somebody else. But it exhilarates me. And cantering through the water and being in the water with a horse. But to go with a big tank on my back and put my head under the water, I'm like, yeah, it's good. I'll do it in the Maldives, maybe. But not where I was at the time to do it. So, yeah, direct your efforts and attention to getting better at what you already do well. Get better at that. Yes, Liz. Liz, vibrational alignment is so important. It is everything. It is key. So listen, have an awesome, awesome, awesome day at being you. And what was the sentence that I said? You know, it's easy to be happy. Just stop doing the things that make you unhappy. In fact, actually, one of the girls that we were on we have lessons every morning, accountability, and she's just created space for herself. She got out of a toxic marriage. Now, there's lots of things, isn't there? What's toxic around you? What is it? Let it go. Or don't pay attention to it. You know what? Eventually, when you stop watering and stop feeding it, it'll die anyway. I had another colleague yesterday that said that, oh gosh, it's just gone from my head because I just saw, man, it's so damn easy to have a great life. I love that. I'm trying to think of what my colleague said yesterday. Anyway, it'll come to me and then I'll tell you it tomorrow. Suspense for tomorrow. Hey, listen, by the way, what would you like me to talk about? This is here for you. I love doing this stuff. So this is easy for me. And I love to do more of it. So you tell me what you would like to hear about and I'll talk about it. Anything. Just chuck it in there. And we'll talk about it tomorrow or the next day or the next day or the next day. Listen, have an awesome day and see ya. Thanks for all your comments. Love it, love it, love it.